high school level is they take shots with no setups. They take shots out in space with no setups. And this is one thing Coach Joel taught me. I've learned a lot of this that I've revised has been from Coach Joel. And he's amazing. I still talk to him all the time because I'm always trying to change these things. But, you know, one thing he taught me is when we have a tie, for example, you know, I was like, well, where's our head position? And how long do we hold it? And so on and so forth. He says, as long as you have to. And those are things that I've changed. You say, man, if you have a tie for more than 5 seconds, go to something else. I disagree now. If you've got a tie, you're still controlling this guy. You're still, and it may take till a third round, but eventually you're going to beat this guy. So how changing ties works for us is we just usually go over underhooks. Here's our underhook series. And then how we get out of an underhook is we straighten that arm and smash and circle. Yeah, just like that. That's how we get out of an underhook. And then, so if you underhook me, if you underhook me, I'm smashing and circling, and then I'm coming right into another underhook. So this is our tie changing tie. You do the same thing. Oh, yeah, and then I'll smash, straighten my arm, smash and circle, and then sometimes I can go right into some kind of a Russian. But our Russian is usually off a collar tie or some kind of a post with a bit. We control this elbow, shrug, okay, monkey grip, shrug, and we're here. Okay, and then you steal it back from us with the elbow. We like to steal it back.
Okay. So
that gets it off. We like to steal it back. Yep, go ahead. That's one way. You know there's 100 different ways here, right? Sometimes we'll attack this upper hand and come in here now and underhook. Okay, so that's our tie changing ties, and then even inside ties, and we're just working inside. We're pushing, we're pulling, looking for head position, looking for our inside ties. Always staying in good position. So we got those 3 ties: inside tie, underhooks, and Russians. Again, the Russian is collar tie me. And a lot of times we'll start with a collar tie. Like, make sure you collar tie him. Boom. Control that elbow. Thumb on the outside. Okay. I've got elbow control. I shrug. Come in here. Come and grip. Now I've got my tie. You can steal it back. Sometimes we'll attack the high hand. Yeah. And then you can get it under or steal it back on the elbow. On the elbow. On the elbow. Yep. Right there. On the elbow. And we do that every day. And we're usually looking for good head position right here in the pocket.
Yeah, always.
Okay, good head position on the underhook. Sometimes we'll collar tie here, or have a wrist, or push away. But we want to make sure we're not near the ear.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're here. We got this angle, and we'll show the chain wrestling that we have from here. Okay, so that's our tie changing ties. Do it every practice. Okay. Then we do a drill match, and we'll get to this in a minute. Get practiced. And I break down wrestling into 7 basic positions of all the places that I see kids have struggled, all the way from club to high school. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay? Then we'll go drill match, and it creates front of our lead leg, and we always have a down block on this lead leg. Okay? And this lead leg is the one that always steps. Okay? When I learned this, here's what I did. I sent a video to Coach Joel, and I said, why does Britton always get taken down with a single? He says he's stepping with the wrong foot. We fixed that. Hasn't happened since. That's been about since state last year. Fixed it, never gets taken down with a single. Because kids step like this. They step here. And this foot gets heavy. And now, most of your kids I have coached, I watched most people move like that. And I said, the single's there. And it's there every time. He gets a heavy foot. Because he's stepping like this. And it opened up the single, especially when I do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we always step with our lead foot and always have a down block on it. So you watch one of the first things, for example, Britton does off the whistle now, it's like this, boom. And the kid does exactly that. But he's always got this down block, and he reaches with this hand. We've taught our young kids, our club kids this too, but we're always widening our stance. We're never shortening our stance like this, okay? So we're always stepping with that foot, and we're always keeping that down block, and then we're fighting in here. And our heads always out in front, and our hands always right in front, because when he shoots on me, my first line of defense, boom, it's my head. Okay, again, that's why I have some of this on my nose, because I was stopping Britton last week. If he gets past my head, boom, I'm going to stop with my hands. Okay, then if he gets past my hands, boom, then I have to stop with my hips, and that's where we can use a cross face. We'll get into that in a minute. Okay, all right, so that's our neutral position. And we have our down blocks, we have our cross blocks, yeah, exactly. Kyle knows all those. Our double down blocks. Cross block right, cross block left, or down block right, down block left, cross block right, cross block left. Okay? And we never break that position. We are out of the habit now, finally, after several years, of you don't ever tell a kid to shoot unless there's 5 seconds in the match and there's nothing else to do. But you hear across our wrestling world in the United States, we're an offensive-minded country, so you hear shoot, shoot, shoot all the time. So what happens? Kid shoots, and he's here.
Yeah,
Gets sprawled on. Horrible. Never break. That's why the Russians usually kill us. We're taking bad shots from the Russians all the time. And they just go behind us or do defense. Okay? So never break our position. Okay? I know most teams, 90% of teams do the knockout, and I see it practice in practice, and I see it happen in tournaments. I just don't like it. And I'll tell you why. Okay? Because when they do this knockout, so you're here. I'm going to show you. So you're here, and this is why you teach this brawl. You do the knockout too? Yeah, knockout.
Yeah, and circle up.
Yeah.
It's kinda...
And that's good with a good wrestler.
Yeah.
But you're here, and you get caught on your hip, you're screwed. So why ever go to your hip? And that's why Coach Sprague, who is coached 6 Olympians, by the way, okay, he teaches brawls like this. Boom, here. Okay? Because we can move left, we can move right, and we can move back. And you see it all the time. What's really good, you saw this actually at Tri-State, Britain. It's probably like this. Okay, so go, you shoot on me, and we catch you here all the time.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're used to a knockout, who would want to start a match right here?
It's like the worst place to start a match.
Absolutely. It's good for me. So that's why we sprawl our elbows, because we want to catch that guy right there. Okay, and we can move left, right, and what you see, and Sprague showed this too, in some video he broke down for me, is that you catch that hip on the mat, and guys can just go behind you. If you're quick enough, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's how we sprawl.
Yeah.
Now, how do we? Because what do you think they do in high school? Knockouts.
Yeah.
Now, how do you take when half the team is going to be sprawling the way Moscow Wrestling Club sprawls, and the coach may think it's incorrect? How do we change that? I don't know.